Claritysoft makes it really easy to structure your data so you can put restrictions on what your users can see and what they can't see. So in this video, I'm going to talk about our groups feature. And the groups feature can be used, for example, to set up a hierarchical structure of our entire sales organization. So that's what I'll do in this video. The first thing we do before we get started is we go up to Tools, Customize, and we need to go to the options and go down to the security model and make sure that we select group-based security and click OK. Alright, now that we have that set up, we're ready to start creating our groups. So step one, Tools, Customize. We want to go into the Groups area and ignore the Team 1 and Team 2 for now. And we're going to add all of the groups in our hierarchy. So in this case, I'm going to create USA, which is the whole country, and I'm going to create 4 regions under USA. And so let's go ahead and start with USA and North region, South region, East region, and West region. Alright, so we have all of our regions and our parent, USA, all added to the groups. Next, I want to go to the, I want to manage them. So I'm going to go to the top region first, which is USA, and manage it. I can double click or just open that. Right here, I can determine what regions will be children to the USA region. So I'm going to say that the North, South, East, and West regions will be children to the USA region. Hit OK. And so now I've established the hierarchy with USA on the top and the regions below it. Next, I go to the users and I start to administer them. So I'm going to open up Steve, and I'm going to say, so there's several things we can do here. I can make a user a member of a region, which says that user's data can be seen by anybody who has visibility into the group. So I can make, if I'm a member of, let's say, the North region, then anybody who has visibility into the North region will see my data. Alright, so in this case, I'm not going to make myself a member of any of the regions. I simply want to give myself visibility into USA. And what this means is, when I log in, I see all data that's under USA, which will be all data that's in North, South, East, and West. Alright? And I can also give myself visibility directly into a specific user's data. And in this scenario, I'm not going to do that. So, Steve has visibility into USA. Alright, next, I'm going to go to Bob. And I'm going to say, I'm going to uncheck him there. And I'm going to say, Bob is a member of, I'll uncheck that stuff. Bob is a member of the North region, which means that anyone who has visibility into the North region or above, USA for example, can see all of Bob's stuff. Alright? And I'm not going to give Bob visibility into anything else. So when Bob logs in, he'll only see his own data. Let's change him to an individual profile. So when Bob logs in, he sees his own data, but his data will be visible to anyone who has visibility into North. Alright? And then I'll go to Randy. And I'll say, Randy is a member of the South region. And so, that's it. He has no visibility into any other regions. And he has an individual profile. So when he logs in, he only sees his own things, but anybody who has visibility into South will see it. So in this scenario, the only person that has visibility beyond their own data is Steve. Steve has visibility into US, which means he sees everything that may be in US plus all of its children. Because remember, I created children regions to the USA group. All right? And it's that simple. So now Steve logs in, he sees everybody's stuff, regardless of his profile. Steve could have an individual profile, but since he has visibility into all of USA, he sees everybody who is members of USA or its children. And the other guys, Randy and Bob, since they're only members of a group and they have individual profiles, they only see their own stuff. The only way that they would be able to see anything beyond their own stuff is if they had visibility into other groups or the groups they happen to be members of. And that's a high-level overview of how to use groups. Thanks for watching.